Hello, everyone, and I welcome you to VFL Fight Night 6. Today we have AJ's the Pug once again with us. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing good, mate. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the card here, and there's some banging fights on it. I'm very looking forward to the main event, which is AJ's Walker versus KMF Shark. I've heard, well, obviously I know AJ's Walker is a very good counter striker, sets up them feints well, and I've heard good things about TMF Shark, so I want to see how it plans out.
I'm yet to see TMF Shark in action. AJ's Walker, we always know he brings the heat, to the kitchen. He's always willing to duke it out wherever it goes. Do you know what I mean?
He certainly does. And then and I'm looking at the second fight as well. The notorious Dayslayer. Some people love him, some people hate him. So,
Dayslayer, yeah.
Yeah, so he normally goes into these fights with a bit of beef.
The man himself.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Some say he's got a padded record. I'll just say he's a goat, you know?
Don't let Bang Bang hear you say that.
Oh, yeah, no. But so we got this. Who's Dayslayer against again?
He's against Lucas REGO. It's his first time out in the VFL. Yeah.
It's always good to see.
I was going to say, unless he's had a name change, someone we know, but you never know.
Yeah. There we are. That's that signature music rolling in.
Yeah.
VFL Fight Night, number 6. Now I remember when I did the first one. You know, it's really 6 in. These events keep coming out.
The VFL is booming at the minute.
They're always stacked, man. You know, it's rare to see a card with 8 fights. You know, that's the minimum.
And a lot of guys like using a calf, so not many leagues which let you use just calves. So people are loving the VFL right now. That's the way we love it.
Yeah, I'm tempted to see. Maybe it's just because I'm in the bubble, but I see more creative fighting leagues than non-creative fighting leagues now. You know, or it's become very even. Before it was all just normal fighters, and you wouldn't see many creative fighting leagues. That's good to see them popping off, because I think when people
it is.
When people get attached to their creative fighter, you can create some cool storylines out of it, and granted, I see where you're going. Yeah. Me and you both, we don't like if they put like the unicorn head on with a massive chain and stuff. It takes you a bit out of that reality. But when you see someone with a well-created calf that could potentially be a fighter, I don't know, it adds something to it.
Yeah.
There's you, AJ the Pug versus the Ghost. You're in this event.
Yeah.
I'll be looking.
Unfortunately, it's my teammate, so.
Yeah. But sometimes that can make for a better match. You're very in tune to each other's games. Each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah. And do you remember on the last card we were asking if Robbie Knuckles joined the camp because he impressed us that much?
Oh yeah. Have you got
I found out he has joined the camp. It's called Top Flight MMA. So them guys must be training him well because he's impressed us.
And there's something to watch out for. New team on the rise, because within event, Robbie just looked sharpened. He looked like honed steel. He did. He knew what he was good at, and he just sharpened it and put it to a point. OISIN versus SKODEN. I'm excited for that one. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. OISIN, maybe.
OISIN, I think it is.
OISIN.
I think it's OISIN. Yes. And obviously he's part of the BSD camp, so
they're all lethal over there. We don't need to say any more than that.
Let's be honest, he's training with the champ.
Exactly. Getting out good work in. And then TMF Shark versus Walker for the main event. Good one.
Oh, it definitely is. And this is a good one as well.
Good fights all the way up to that main event,
Yeah. GOTHAMISASHES versus ROWAN, right?
It's not what I'm
can't really get much better than this, can you?
No,
for a PlayStation fight, this is what I like to see.
Yeah, both guys brilliant performances last event.
Gotham knows how to push the action when he needs to.
Yeah, and ROWAN Wright is just just fundamental. I find, you know, he's
Yeah, definitely.
good everywhere. And like you said, yeah, for a PlayStation fight, first fight of the event, you're not asking for much more.
Let's see how that fight goes down.
Both show respect.
Oh, you've got to love a bit of respect, haven't you?
Yeah.
And the one thing I'm liking here always from Gotham, he does every event. He pushes forwards. He does not let his opponent set the pace. It's always on his terms.
Doubles up on a leg kick there. Nice 1-2 from Ashes as well.
Yeah, it's smart from Gotham. If you notice, he likes to work the leg because obviously, with it being a 3-round or 5-round real-time fight, if you slow your opponent down and you take away that stamina, it's a long night for him. It's hard to come back from that.
You're grasping at straws, you really are. You know, it's like, you know how sometimes you can get up on someone in the first round or two, you've got a lot of health damage, but they're just chipping away at the body or the legs, and then you've got no power to even finish them in the third round.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I reckon we've both been at in that situation at some point.
If you play enough of this game, you definitely will. And
well,
are we
as
going to
we both know, before the VFL even came around, we were obviously both in the BFC, so we've fought in the created leagues for a while now. So we know how bad it is if you get caught in that situation.
Yeah, very true. And yeah, I'm liking how Ashes is looking. He seems to be implementing the game plan.
But lovely, spinning back elbow from Rowan, right though, to catch him. But only one thing what's worrying about with me with Rowan is he's fallen in love with that flying knee.
Yeah.
All I know is, speaking from experience, is it takes one slip and it's good night, Vienna. You go to sleep and you wake up in the back.
Spinning elbow again there. He's looking.
Yeah.
And I feel like this happened the last event with Rowan Wright.
He starts.
Rowan
does. Yeah.
And then he just seems to fall in love with these flashy strikes, especially that flying knee, and that put an end to his last fight, didn't it? You know?
Yeah, I don't think it's when he's in his rhythm and he feels comfortable, he doesn't throw them.
Actually, no, we are rematched. Excuse me, I said they both did well. I remember the match last event, both fighters, and it was Gotham's Ashes won by a slip right hook, didn't he? He slipped that big flying knee. Yeah, last event. So this is actually.
So can Gotham replicate that then?
Looks like Rowan's going. He didn't take him down last fight, so it's definitely a different game plan coming from Rowan.
Definitely. But as I was saying, I don't think if Rowan's in his rhythm and he's happy and he feels comfortable, he doesn't do them like flashy strikes. He sticks to fundamentals. It's the jab, 1-2, maybe like a 4-piece. And as soon as he's getting the pressure on him, he's like, I need to do these high risk, high reward shots to get some respect.
And I think, you're right. It might be one of his tendencies when he's got his back against the cage, you know.
Yeah, you don't need to do that. Like, just work your way into your game plan.
As you can see, Gotham is Ashes is he's piecing it all together. 1-1-2, 1-2, 1-2-3, 1-2-4. You know, he's
Rowan
very
caught him earlier on, so go back to what caught him.
But
saying that was a lovely spinning back.
And you know, Rowan is still in the fight. He's rocked him a few times now.
Oh yeah. That axe kick does. Lovely fucking front crane kick.
Yes. The tremendous crane kick by Gotham's Ashes.
Yeah.
Just planted on it.
I'm sorry, Brock and Lion, but that is the Gotham crane kick. You're a bum.
And just whiffing on the strikes there from Rowan Wright. I mean, what if you was in his corner, Pug? What would you be telling Rowan Wright right now?
To be honest, I'd be telling him to slow it down. You know what I mean? Work behind that jab. Work body shotting. Go low, go high.
Are we seeing it again?
Oh, we might be seeing it again.
And that is it.
That is it. You know what? I called it. I said you need to be careful with them flying knees. And guess what? He did not. He doesn't listen. He called it in the last fight.
He should have listened to your pug. He should have listened. And you know what? It's good to see that there's a fellow show respect after that. But it's just.
Yeah.
I feel like he's got his number. That's two matches now in a row. Same KO.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing is, though, if he wasn't throwing that flying knee, would he have the slip-up opportunity? Because
No.
Rowan was catching him, he was working his game plan. I'm telling you, it's when he feels pressured, he throws them stupid strikes.
And especially, you know, I remember watching The Ultimate Fighter back in the day, and it was like Michael Bisping said, don't throw flying knees if you're smaller than your opponent. Because, you know, it's just... If you're smaller in height than your opponent, it's a lot harder. And
yeah, definitely.
If it's actually something to read on when playing the game, if you're using a smaller fighter against your opponent in height, then it's going to be a lot harder to get off them flying knees. Whereas if you're a taller fighter, it's going to be a lot more easier. And look, we got Lucas Rigo versus Deerslayer.
This is the one fight I am looking forward to because I don't know how it's going to go. I've not seen much of I've not seen out of REGO, and we know Deerslayer likes to take it to the ground. Some subs.
He's got shifty striking, you know, like it's like.
Peraí.
Yeah.
Tá no meio da luta aqui, pô.
And as I said earlier on, when we first started, some people love Deerslayer, some people don't. So you've just got to decide which corner you're in.
Deerslayer, level 99. How much does he play this game, man? But Lucas
Rigo.
Brazilian.
I found out a little trick though how they all get to 99 thing. They just they just do the rewards, whereas we just play ranked or whatever. That's how they're doing it.
Oh, what? So they unlock all the achievements and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get yeah.
This is already a faster pace.
You can't unlock them. You have to unlock them one by one and go all the way down. I'm just like, no thanks.
I do the rank punches and that's it.
Immediately, some clean work. Ooh, Rigo's got damage to the leg.
Oh, Rigo to the leg. Turner SQ must be right leg. It must be Brazilian or Portuguese.
Yeah. I think his calf is Brazilian. I mean, he's got the Brazilian flag.
Well, I'm gonna guess so because he's got the Brazilian flag. Yeah. But lovely work from Rigo there to slip him and get him like into the dominant position. But I'm surprised he didn't hold him into side saddle and go for that arm triangle.
Slick jiu-jitsu, that's what you'd expect from the Brazilian though, am I wrong?
You would expect it, but then again you can't always. You might be like the axe murderer and just be brawling.
Exactly. Great kickboxers and Muay Thai over there too. But Deerslayer goes for this, but
yeah,
I don't think
he's out. Rigo's out. You can just tell.
Gives him a little tap there, a little love tap.
Yeah, I was going to say the one thing Deerslayer always lacks for me is sub game. He's great at dominating his opponent on the ground and pound and pound, but when it comes to sub offense, it just doesn't have it for me.
I think some people either do or they don't.
I think this is ideally for me. This is a choke. Rigo's attacking this, so both of them apply to this really. I know you both got more stamina, but his bar's massive there. You take your time and you keep on that. You're getting that sub.
Oh, and he goes for the posture up here.
He does. I think that's smart though, because obviously he was going for the subs, fishing for him. So Deerslayer was obviously in his mind to think of that.
Both guys going for the subs, and he does look a little bit. It looks like he's going to come on a bit stronger here, but I think these two guys are just one of them guys that neither of each other can tap them out. You know.
Yeah.
You know,
I've seen plenty of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us, and.
Don't get me wrong, and I know that because I was playing on ranked earlier on, and I was Vanderlei Silva, this guy was Jacare, and he tried to guillotines, 4 rear naked chokes, and he still couldn't submit me, so some people just can't do it.
Whether or not,
and as you know, I was going to say, as you know, Vanderlei Silva, what? He has 87 sub defense.
Yeah, not the best.
Career's 98 sub offense. So, don't get me wrong, he beat me well in the end, but like that was by decision. So, but what can I do defending all of them subs?
I'm loving Lucas Rigo's takedown defense. And did you see that?
Yeah, so am I. He's a good fighter. I don't know who's going to win, but I could see maybe Rigo in, because D Slayer is high up in the rankings, or at least he was in season 1. So maybe Rigo can challenge for the belt.
You know, it's his first match in here. You know, I wouldn't want to throw him to like a G-man and bang bang and
oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. But what I'm saying is though, if he's handling D Slayer like this now, and he was at the top of the rankings, or at least near there, he's obviously got the contention to do that.
Oh no, definitely. And don't get me wrong, he might be able to beat these guys at the top. And I'd just like to see someone have a little bit more time, maybe a few more matches before they get there. And also,
yeah, definitely time to settle into the league as well, isn't it? Because obviously, if this is his first CAF league, it's hard to adjust to real time fight.
Yeah, that is another thing. As you can see, that both of these fighters have a little problem with their stamina.
Yes.
Not so much their long term and their short term. They drain it right down. And
oh, definitely. But I don't know. It's just weird, isn't it? We're used to managing our stamina now, but they're whiffing so many shots, which.
And don't get me wrong. When you are, you're fighting for something that means something, it ain't just rank or quick fight. You know, sometimes the adrenaline goes, you get a bit nervous or whatever. And I don't know.
Definitely.
I don't know about you, but obviously these guys have to stream that fight. And when you know it's getting streamed, or you see that little live logo in the bottom right corner, sometimes it makes you just go, right, it brings up the nerves a bit. And
do you know what? I understand what you mean, because obviously my first ever IXC primetime cut, ESL card.
Yeah.
I know I can strike well. You know how well I can strike well with Petian, and I got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah.
I only got one rock on my opponent, and I got knocked out by a wheel kick. Because the nerves were there, and I was thinking, this is going to be shown on the SFL channel next Wednesday.
Yeah.
I want to impress here.
Exactly, and then when when you think about that too much, you can fight uncharacteristically. But as we're seeing here, it's been back and forth. It's hard to say
it's even. It's definitely even, isn't it?
Yeah, but I don't feel like I just don't feel like Deersley is in this fight. Unfortunately, I feel like although he is in the dominant position, Rigo seems
they're going for the rolling knee bar.
One step ahead almost, and this is on. Do
you know what? This is a very hard sub to get out of, especially with the stamina advantage he has. So, but Deersley looks to be doing well. He's going up to the far corners. Rigo's not following him all the way up there, so he's giving him a chance to get out.
I think Deersley is just he's got out of this one, and
yes, he's out. To be honest, I'd give it up, because either way, he's going to get top position.
That was close in the end though, and it's one of them, Sometimes you let it slip for 1 second.
Oh, he's going for another knee bar. This could be it. This could be it.
So he's in a 50-50 position.
The thing being is, with him having no stamina now, this could definitely be it.
And Rigo's got.
Pardon me.
He's got quite a bit of stamina.
He has, but Deersley's out again, I reckon. Yeah, he's out.
And now Deerslayer's on top.
Yeah.
the hooligan.
But again, he's going for that sub. How is Deerslayer not recognising this as a pattern?
No.
Defend it.
Getting that denial. It's a very long transition.
Yeah. Well, that's half the argument as well. That's how long it takes to do. He should be recognising this because he went 3 times for it now, though.
Yeah. I mean, I I have had it at times where you're like that. You're thinking about your opponent. You're like, he's not going to go for it again. He's really not going to go, and they do. And you're just like, really. Nice leg kick by Rigo though. Oh.
Who do you reckon's got the? Who do you think's got the stand-up? Stand-up advantage, should I say? Yeah.
Definitely Rigo at the moment. I think Rigo. I think I did get the rock before it got taken to the ground here, but I just feel like, you know, so you can see when people are thinking about their strikes, they're conscious of what they're throwing.
You can.
There's different types of strikers on this game. You get people that just literally look like they're pressing buttons as fast as they can. And yeah, I feel like Rigo's just he's
a cerebral fighter.
Yeah. But
I'm liking what Dearslayer's doing here with the ground and pound, taking off that block, then going for the sub.
I feel like
a powerful sub if you can keep up him.
Yeah, and I just feel like neither of these guys, they have had all the options. Like, Dearslayer should have tapped Rigo out, and Rigo should have tapped Dearslayer out. Really.
Definitely.
And as Dearslayer gets the back here.
The one thing I think of is, I can only go off my own personal experience, and I feel like I would have submitted these two, like in the first round.
You would feel like that though, Pug, but, you know, it's one of them, and this match has literally just been submission attempts. So it'll be interesting to see who. Has. And that was very close. That rear naked choke.
Yes. In the eyes of the judges, it depends on who's got more control time. So I don't know who's went for more subs.
Does make you wonder, that back sitting rear naked choke. Dearslayer's really got that, I feel. Oh, and Dearslayer gets rocked by Big Boy.
Oh, that was a lovely combination, though. But again, if he saved his stamina and then just followed up with a straight rather than that kick.
Oh!
Oh!
There it is. There it is.
That could be contention for KO of the night.
Right there, right there. That's the first one. I mean, we've got two knockouts in first two fights. Oh, right on the lip.
It's what we like to see, isn't it, really?
Yeah. God, that. When people get KO, it just always makes me speechless, man. Brilliant performance by Lucas Rigo.
And welcome to the VFL.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome, my friend. And he might be awarded a little performance bonus, 50 Gs, you know how it is, you know how it goes.
Yeah, you know it is. You're going to have to speak to the man boss.
And I like his tattoos, you know what I mean? I like that sleeve. I'm liking what the man's about.
And that was obviously said, look, I'm Brazilian.
Commiserations for Dearslayer, you know, hopefully he can find it.
We know he's going to dust himself off and he'll be back next event.
Yeah. He'll go out there, he'll hunt some undulates and some wild boar, you know what I mean? He'll restock. He'll restock, create some leather. I don't know what the guy he's up to. He's a bit of a savage. So, we'll see him come back hungrier. And
we definitely will.
More violent than before. So for our next match here, who have we got?
I can't believe we're halfway through. They're getting there
already. Pretty much.
I think so.
Pretty much. I mean,
we're on fight 3, which is AJ's Harvard versus TMF KRYPTO.
Woo! Right, I'm excited for this.
And obviously, Harvard's just joined the AJ's camp, and he's the meta boxing robot machine, essentially. He pushes forward.
So, Kryptonite's got he's got a problem on his hands, then you're saying tonight.
Yeah.
No,
obviously we know Harvard in the camp as AJ Zach, so you know how good he is at pressure boxing.
Oh really? It's AJ Zach, is it?
It is.
So yeah, what we're going to see is a concentration of fundamental attacks. He's going to lead with the lead left hook and the right hook. He's going to use a few
KRYPTO's got to be careful, hasn't he, when he's backed up.
Yeah, nice stepping elbow from Zach. I do love that right there.
Yes.
He
The
used
thing
the
is,
Ooh. Oh, hey! Did you see
You know
that from
what?
Crypto? A little love tap, a little slap on the bum.
Do you know what? He does it every time I fight him. He does it just to annoy me.
You know, I love to see firsts in the VFL, and that is definitely a first. I don't think Zach's happy with that though.
Yeah, Zach's no slouch on the ground. He's got to be careful, Crypto, because he can get ground and pounded out.
Yeah, no, Zach's got ooh, lovely sweep, lovely butterfly sweep.
Oh yes. And what's he doing? He's gone for the armbar. He is. Do you know what? Crypto's dangerous with these joint subs.
Crypto is looking brilliant tonight. I don't
know if you know this, but he's the only man to get a twister in the ESFL.
Really?
He is.
Well, that is something to look out for, my friend.
It certainly is, because Crypto's not very good with the choke sub, but you get him on that joint sub and he is going to do it.
Nice denial from the attempted sweep from Zach.
Yeah, and again, he's straight into that armbar. He's straight into that armbar, so this could be dangerous for Zach. It really could be dangerous now.
Oh, that looks like it's on.
I was going to say Crypto's flying, you know.
Oh, but he is putting a bit of a fight. It's good defense from Zach. He is gaining it back.
Yes, he is. But it just flies up at the end of the sub. This is the only thing that's worrying me with Zach. Oh, I think Crypto's got it. Oh, has he got it? Yeah, he has. He's got it. Do you know what? That is not an easy to put away, especially not in the first round.
I can say firsthand. Yeah, he's not. He's no slouch, and
no, I can speak from experience as well. So
he's no slouch, and he's a guy that's just got rock solid fundamentals on the ground and on the stand up. And Crypto looked like a world beater out there. I'm sorry. Double leg takedown, sweep the guy, got on
and then
top,
the little ass smack.
Stayed on top. That's what I like to see. Like Zach tried to get out of top mount a few attempts. Crypto just had him stuck there, and fair play to the man.
Submission of the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest.
Unless there's no flying over
1 second of the very first round.
Yeah. I'd say that though, it could be performance of the night, because let's be honest, he only took a few shots on the feet before he got it to the ground.
No, and Zach did start to give him trouble on the feet, as he does. He's heavy pressure.
Yeah.
But yeah, commiserations to Zach.
That's very hard to a very hard play to put out.
But it is Zach's first fight in the VFL. You've got Crypto and OG in this place. You know, he's been fighting since season 1. He's, he is an OG and he's used to the league. He's comfortable in the league. He knows everyone. Zach,
and the thing is, he fights with his calf.
League. Yeah,
he fights with his calf quite a lot. So even in prime time, if Crypto won't back down from a calf challenge, if you use your calf, he's going to use his.
Of course. And he knows the archetype. So we've got AJ Pug versus AJ's Ghost.
AJ, aka Brandon Montoya.
Yeah, exactly. And
so I'm going to sit here in the booth for you.
Yep.
And then if you want me to help out my thoughts on the fight or whatever, how it's going,
well, I can do it, and then we can just chat like we did with my one after.
Yeah, definitely.
How you felt it went?
Yeah, I'll just sit quietly in the booth then while I let you crack on.
Right, there we are. So, big show of respect. Brandon's hungry. He's got a new haircut. He's lost the ponytail. But has he lost his power? Nice power of respect. These are very, very respected campmates. Lots of matches. And both high-level players in their own right. Nice 1-2 from Montoya. Steps into the lead hook. Pugs looking calm against the fence though. Slips away. Oh, and that's a nice driving takedown from the Pug. Some of his fundamentals. Hits you with the double leg. Turns it to the right. Now he's got Montoya on his back. Transitions to the top mount. He's moving across him like butter. And he's in his full guard now. Montoya ever active on the bottom now. Oh, nice get up from Montoya. During the transition attempt from Pug. Pug goes for the double-legged bear. Oh, nice. Almost saw that move. And this is where something like Pug can really thrive. You know, he's choked submissions. Don't think he has it on though. Montoya has got full cardio, full energy, full stamina. And these guys know he comes to games. Maybe he wasn't that surprised by that choking as I was. And the posture up is denied by the Pug. Gets him in rubber guard. Oh, and the Pug takes his back there. Montoya tries to transition in full guard. No, Pug's got the RNC, and this is going to be a very, very tough 10 seconds for Montoya to get out of this. The submission defense is looking good. He's fighting the hands, but the Pug's covered his face, he's stopping the airway, he's stopping him breathing. He's got that game grip in, he sinks it in behind the head, and that's it, that's done. He gets the tap. AJ's final win. Submission, first round. yeah, fundamental stuff on Pug. Nothing too flashy, but it was just slick, it was high level. And yeah. The Pug, have you got anything to say about that fight, my friend?
Well, what can I say? That's just performance of the night, boys. If you want to come and get chalked out, you know where I am.
Brilliant stuff, and you know.
Do you know what? He's a tough guy on the feet. Yeah, I weren't going to stay there, but I'm using a Vanguard cap.
And you didn't mess with him. You didn't mess with him on the feet. You gave him that respect. Didn't leave it too late, and.
No, definitely not. I knew quite well if I boxed with him with a Vanguard cap, it only takes one slip and he can rock me.
I liked how he was on the ground as well. Do you know what I mean? He wasn't just repeating the same transitions or the same.
Oh no, definitely not. But
it was all flowing from the next thing, and
yeah, definitely, it's the ground's where I like to be. So especially when using me cap. So
yeah.
Unfortunately, Brandon, I had to take your neck home with me. It's on my trophy cabinet.
I'm sure he's all right, as ever. The hardened, you know what I mean? He'll be here next event. Trust me.
I was going to say he'll be back.
Oh, so we have Cube versus JARRON Pad.
Yes, Cube's a very good fighter, and JARRON Pad is as well.
It's good to see Pad back. He was one of the guys I'd commentate on a lot in the early, VFL cards.
The early days, yeah.
And
Cube's made a good couple of runs on the last few cards, so he's been on them.
Well, I remember from Pad as well, he had. I feel like a broken record every time I say it, but he has good fundamentals because a lot of these guys do. And you don't tend to see specialists on UFC 4. You know?
Yeah. I was going to say the only league you really see someone be a specialist is really the ESFL. I know that sounds contradiction because they are normally the best players in the world. But
yeah.
If they're a wrestler in the ESFL, they will wrestle you. They don't normally stand up. They're taking you down. So the VFL's the only league I really see everyone can do everything.
Yeah, it's almost like me. I'd say I'm mostly a striker, but I wouldn't say I don't know any of the ground because there's people who can dominate there too. But this fight, they're both throwing the switch kick a lot.
The battle of the switch kick.
They've got similar calves as well.
Yeah, the only thing I've noticed will Pad be at a bit of a disadvantage because it looks like this is a bit laggy. And I fought in fights where you're slightly behind and it's just you can't get your rhythm going. You're just like
no. I get really affected by that. Like my whole game sometimes can get thrown off.
Yeah, well, obviously we like to slip a lot, don't we? So
yeah.
if it ain't 100% on, that 1 second delay, he's already through the hook and you haven't seen it.
I also like, I'm not one of them to input combos, like input a 4-piece combo. I like singular, varied strikes. And if you're a fighter like that, the connection just messes it up because you're always out of range when you know that would be the right range. And yeah, but I don't know, it just seems pretty even right now. I mean,
it does. I like it. I think obviously Pad's got the stand-up advantage here. I think Cube needs to take him to the ground, see what his ground game's like, test him.
Yeah. And Cube seems to be landing a tad bit more, but it's costing more stamina. And
yeah, definitely.
Jarron's really digging that shin into that liver there, with that roundhouse kick. He's really.
That's what you need to do, though, isn't it? If you're digging it in there,
get it under the elbow. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I was going to say we've seen some classic UFC fights which have done that. Obviously, Stipe knocking out DC with that liver shot.
Exactly. It turns the tide of the fight. DC had that fight, and
and then you've got if you're going back to classic fights, you've got Kane versus Brock Lesnar. He took that liver away.
Yep. Even quite a recent but not as seen was Jose Aldo versus Jeremy Stevens. Very even stand-up fight. Yeah. And then Aldo landed that big left lead body hook and dropped it. Ended the fight.
And the thing being is, people don't give Stevens the recognition he deserves. He's a savage.
Yeah, he's a tough boy. And it dropped him. And you could see he wanted to carry on, but he just couldn't move. And I do like on UFC 4, they've done a good... They've implemented what that would be like well, in my opinion, the stamina.
Yeah, I do think that's... As much as everyone likes to criticise the game, it's actually pretty decent. It's just... EA needs to tweak a few things and...
Yeah, no, to me, it's definitely, one of the best MMA games to ever exist, and I prefer it over 3 because I play it.
I was going to say I prefer it over 3.
I just, in my opinion, I feel like old EA didn't do that much for how much time and resources they have. But who am I to say? I don't know a thing about coding or the next thing. So,
yeah. Let's be honest. They are starting to listen to us now. They've got game changers from the top guys from the ESFL, actually talking to them what needs to be changed. So, but the only thing what worries me about that though is who's doing the talking, because let's be honest, if you've got someone like Rehan who loves the subs and on the ground, he's not going to say you need to nerf that RNC.
Yeah, no, he's not, because that's taken away his biggest weapon, to most people. And it's a good point, like you said, who's talking. And sometimes I feel like the changes they've been making have been almost just very little minor things. It's almost like as a player, I don't care if they've took away the power of a certain slip strike or the speed of one. It's just like, can you add more single player stuff into the game, or more online modes, or can you just do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, definitely.
Not another 50 costumes, just another mode to play on. Because I find,
a lot of people are saying, why can't they implement an esports mode?
Yeah.
So you go on there, and the commentary's already off, everything's set, and you can run your league through that online esports mode.
Little things that could be changed to make the game. And by all means, we are still watching this fight.
Don't worry, guys. We are watching it. Pat's doing well. Pat's doing well now. He's taking it to the ground.
So wait. Who's got this?
Cube's on the bottom and Pad's on the top. They both got similar tattoos, so it's very hard when you can just see the back. But the only thing which is really putting me off now, is Cube's using that new style of grappling.
That's what I was going to say. Who's using this? It's Cube, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Cube, my friend. I hope you watch this event and please listen to this and please implement it. I am a grappler. You've seen what I can do on the ground. Change that grappling to legacy. It will take time for you to get used to it, but it will bring on your ground game
Far superior, but
and quicker.
He's controlling Pad on the ground game, and I feel like, you know, Pad will be looking himself.
A few denials, yeah, but imagine if he could choose his own submission now. If he's got Vanguard, he can be going for Bulldog chokes. He could be going for anything he wants.
And now, sometimes, you know, you'll go for the submission, but instead it will do a transition. You know, it's an odd way of playing, but
he went for the submission there and it did the transition. So,
but hey, if he's joined from UFC 4, never played 3 or the old games, maybe he just didn't know that was a legacy control. This is just how he's learned to play the game, and
yeah, definitely,
it works for him. He won his last fight, and he's turning that out this fight as well. So
the thing is, he might be like, well, I don't really like being on the ground. I'm a striker, so as long as I can get back to my feet, you know.
Yeah. I will say though, if he is that attitude, it will be a lot easier to get back to your feet rather than just get up. Because if you do that get up thing from full guard, it will probably try and make you do the same get up over and over and over again.
Oh yeah, definitely it will.
And with any competent grappler, they're just gonna have a meal with that.
Yeah.
But these guys, they're a very competitive game right now. Nice elbows from the bottom from Pad. Nice entry into the guillotine. Can we see him turn this fight on its head?
Yeah, we might do. You just never know. Oh no, it's Pad going for this. It's not Q. So let's see if Pad can get it.
Coming on a bit more in the end, but he let it slide a little bit too much at the beginning.
Yeah, he definitely did, yes.
But it was coming on in the end.
I was going to say, definitely with them guillotine chokes, if you don't keep on them from the start, you're going to not get them.
Yeah, exactly. And these guys are just, you know, having a bit of fun here. They're
they definitely are.
Little roll fest, do you know what I mean? Good scrambles.
I was going to say, this is where you love to be in real life, grappling.
Yeah.
Not so much on the game.
No, but yeah, it's just, you can do a lot more in real life, mate. Like, there isn't 4 submissions from full guard. There's, you know, a couple hundred.
Yeah.
Or, you know, there's multiple variations of, like, a triangle. So, yeah. But, that's that talking about UFC 4, that's one of the things that, like, why did they get rid of arm trap submissions?
I honestly don't know.
I know with the new ground and pound system, but how good did that feel back in the day when they'd be throwing shots and you'd arm trap their arm and get them in that triangle, like a 2-stage triangle. It was so cool. Like,
I was gonna say I was never really good at arm trapping them, so
no,
I didn't really do it. But I was a striker on UFC 3. I've transitioned to a grappler, so I don't know. But I wasn't really as good on UFC 3. I just played it because, well, I just like punching people in the face.
Fan of MMA and just fun game to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Q, he showed some diversity, taking to the ground, and
yeah, he's shown he's got heart.
It's a bit of a problem.
I just think this is Pad's fight. I don't think he's in any trouble.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do. And I just feel like we're not seeing both guys at their best because of this connection, because of this delay. And
yeah, definitely. That's definitely half of it.
In turn, that's why I find we're talking about other stuff, because it's harder to get into this fight right now because there's a lot of stops and starts.
Yeah, it's definitely laggy, but you can't. That's one thing you've got to commend Pad for being so dominant.
Yeah.
If you get me in this fight, because it's hard to be this dominant in a fight when it's this laggy So, Jarron, you're fighting a good fight for me, mate.
Yeah, me too. And he's doing stuff that's like that 1-2 roundhouse kick to the body. That is a combination that even when it's quite laggy, you can be confident in putting that combination. It's actually something I like to use when I'm in quite a laggy match.
Yeah, the one thing I do like as well is he's not going to the head with that kick. A lot of people think, oh, it's laggy. They won't realise it's going to the head, and they do.
Yeah.
So
sometimes it makes it easier to duck, you know?
Yeah. Especially
when it is lagging.
Cube's got... The thing is, you've got to think, I think Cube's getting the better of the connection, I believe.
Yeah.
So he will see that kick before what Pad has. So...
Well, that little bit of work to the body by Pads. Just a little jab, lead hook to the body.
Yeah.
Notice his stamina is basically non-touch. That means
Do you know what? I do like that. It means he's been affected.
And he's not been touched himself. If you have full stamina by the third round, you have not taken a lot of damage because...
Yeah.
You sometimes forget, you know, even if you get rocked multiple times to the head, have you seen what that does to your stamina at times?
Oh, I know. Like, it can obliterate it.
Yeah. So Pad has really just taken no damage this fight. He's making Cube work for it. And well, I'm glad to see Pad back because he was always a high-level guy in the PS division. He was always fighting for the title. I mean, he might have even been champion. I mean,
I was going to say, I don't think he's been champion of the VFL, but it's
well, in the early days of
the top 5.
The PlayStation division.
Lovely switch kick rock though from Cube.
Ooh, nice little 1-2 into lead uppercut. Oh, doubles up and then body kicks.
As you were saying, the early days of the PlayStation side of the VFL,
it was hard to keep up with the champions. There was people vacating
it was
their title
every other week, wasn't it?
Yeah, people would get the belt and then just leave the group, the Discord, and it would be like, oh, okay, guess we need a new champ.
yeah. Well, the boss Ross was like, oh bloody hell, I need to set up another championship fight now. Yeah. Who do I choose?
I think literally 3 people in the trot. Oh, but that's a big spinning kick from Cube. He's got JARRON on the back foot now.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's unlike the Xbox side. It's like the first champ was obviously Jake, wasn't it?
Yeah. And he was pretty dominant. And then you beat him, and he was very dominant.
And then I beat him. I went on the 4 win streak of champ.
And now Jax has been even more dominant.
Jax beat me. And Jax, I think, is defending it, coming up his 4th time against KRYPTO.
So KRYPTO has gone from that performance, that great armbar against AJ Zach, into a title fight with Jax.
Yeah.
And do you know what? It might be KRYPTO's.
Do you know what? I don't know how. I honestly don't know how it's going to go, and I'm just on the edge of my seat. You know?
Exactly. Well, I gave last event. Obviously, I fought Jax, and I feel like I gave him a bit of trouble with the takedowns. Granted, that could be I'm not a grappler, so he probably was the last thing he was expecting from me.
Yeah.
But I did give him a bit of trouble, and KRYPTO, if you'd see what his groundwork looked last time, double leg takedown, top control, submission. It was Jacare Souza. It was, Hodger Gracie in his heyday. It was lovely work, lovely to see. And it's the type of fighting that gets you excited. Because when a champion's so dominant, you've got to get excited about their opponents. Otherwise...
Oh, definitely you do.
It's like Amanda Nunes. Oh, what? She's going to beat up another woman. Oh, great.
Oh! JARRON Pad with a submission. He's
lovely. Lovely.
Do you know what? That was good submission.
And I feel like...
I'm sorry. I'm just going to put it out there, mate. It was great, but mine was better. I'm sorry, but I want that submission.
Yeah, a lot of submissions tonight, actually. 2 rear naked chokes and that lovely armbar by KRYPTO. Brilliant performance from Pad. It's good to see him back. Good to see him competing. And it's good to see him come back on a 3-round fight and be dominant over them 3 rounds.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And we're definitely getting into the last few fights now. Fight Night 6. It's been a good card.
Oh, I've been loving it. Fight nights are always good because it's a good opportunity to showcase off some of the people that don't get on, the main event
The
card.
numbered card.
Yeah, the VFL 16s and 17s as such, and
I just call them the numbered cards, even though Fight Nights are numbered, but everyone can.
It is like the UFC, isn't it? You get UFC 205 or whatever. Like but it's good to I like the fight nights because you get to see some of these guys, and it's also, I feel like it's a place for maybe some of the people to read up on their opponents almost. Some of the guys that are higher up in the division, they can see the guys,
definitely
get some tape on them.
And guys, before we get into this next fight, if you still like Stand and Bang, the VFL have now their own affiliated kickboxing league, which is K2. So if you love the Stand and Bang, join up and sign up.
Yeah, and that is, it's a brilliant league over there. I see it's already popping off. We've already got champs and stuff, and
the VFL is our affiliated league.
I feel like I should maybe, but I'm yet to sign up to it. See, this fight I'm interested in because obviously we know SKODEN very well from the VFC days. We know he likes that top dog calf. So interesting how he can give OISIN an actual... Loves that lead uppercut.
OISIN obviously fighting out of that BSD camp. He's going to be pressure.
OISIN. I just feel like it's OISIN. I'll have to ask him. He dropped.
It might be OISIN or OISIN. Honestly, I don't know. It's obviously Irish.
Digs to the body.
Yes.
Oh, nice pull counter though from SKODEN. See,
I was going to say SKODEN's not he's not low level. I just don't think he's high level.
The thing about SKODEN, the SKODEN's just he's a brawler. He's Nate Diaz. He's just he's
that might be a way to describe his style. Actually, he's just a Nate Diaz. You fuck him up and he's still going to be walking forward.
You're going to hit him, and I feel like I've played SKODEN a few times, and at least over 5 times, and he's one of them guys that... Oh, as you see there, look at that pull counter. There's not many people... See, that is the downfall.
That's... See,
he got too excited.
That's why I'm saying he's good, but he's not high level.
Because I love the pull counter he does. He does it like anyone else. He does the pull counter, but he replies with a lead uppercut. Most people either get the lead hook or the rear uppercut. And that looks like a finish.
And that's out.
Stiffened. He has stiffened SKODEN up. OISIN on top.
Oh yeah, definitely.
OISIN. Boom.
OISIN. Good performance, mate. But take that IRA tattoo off your fucking back, will you?
Who do you think he is? He's
You know what, mate? Just fucking take it off your back, mate. Don't be a prick.
He's Irish. That's what they're like.
Oh
well. I swear he's like my age, so yeah, we don't even know about the IRA.
Yeah, so if he's your age, he doesn't even know about the struggles. So just take it off.
I'm sure he does. It's like their culture, innit? It looks like he's got the Belgian flag on his belly, though. It didn't look like, didn't look like the Irish. Oh, but a brilliant performance by OISIN. It really was. He's just...
Oh, you can't take away from that performance. It was bang on.
Dare I say I was just not shocked. I sort of knew that was going to happen because
the thing is, I knew he came from the BSD camp. I was expecting it,
Yeah. I don't know if I've played him. I don't know. I don't think I've played him in any leagues, but he's a BSD boy.
I haven't played him. I've not came across him in ranked. So
no.
I don't think he's a European player, but I could be wrong.
No, he's Irish, isn't he?
Well, I play enough UFC online to come across most people.
Yeah. Oh, well, we got a big one.
And here we go, main event, guys. TMF Shark versus AJ's Walker. And the thing is, I've not seen much of Shark, but if he's training with the likes of KRYPTO, we've seen his performance tonight. He's got Chinsworth in there. He's obviously got Doctor Who in TMF to train with. And obviously AJ's Walker's got the likes of myself, you. He's got Randall Montoya to train with. He's got AJ Scott.
He's got AJ Zach.
He's got multiple high-level players to train with. So Shark needs to watch out because he's got what AJ's Walker likes to do a lot is he feints with that lead leg kick up to the high kick, and it's very quick.
Yeah. I love his cap. It looks like he's just literally got off his fucking gaming computer. He's just...
I was going to say he's just came out of bed, put his fucking robot gloves on and said, "Alright, let's go."
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? He's just sucked off the Cheeto dust off his fingers and he's ready to fight.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, lovely pull out.
Oh, lovely pull overcut.
Oh, and he digs to the body.
As I said, that's why you've got to be careful.
Yeah.
He comes from a high-level Xbox camp.
He's still got sleepy dust in his eyes. Do you know what I mean? You take it for granted. Oh, he takes a big spin.
Oh, but Shark with that spinning back kick.
These guys are giving us a main event here. Am I right?
Oh, they definitely are. Shark saying, "Look, I'm still in this. I can fight."
This is some immense pressure from Shark as well. Who pressures AJ's Walker like this?
Well, the only people who do it is his campmates. Let's be honest. He doesn't really get it in league fights.
I mean, do you remember Walker versus Jax?
Yeah,
Walker
Jax Jax got walked down.
Yeah. So this is actually very impressive. I took a step back and I thought, oh, hold up, he's got Walker on his back. Like, his back to the fence.
Yeah. It's weird, isn't it, to see him actually get pressure. So
yeah.
But look at that stamina for Shark though already. If this goes any longer, maybe third round, that's going to be so low. It's going to break the Walker's hands.
He's loving that leg kick at the moment, but you got to be careful with someone who's got hands like Walker.
Yeah.
He'll come over the top, catch you in the chin. With
the one thing he needs to be careful with as well is the major lunging when he doesn't hit it.
Ooh! And that is my little problem with that spinning kick right there, because that's a lot of power to generate in that sort of close area.
Yeah, definitely.
For something you can't duck or pull counter. Very deadly strike.
So the only way you can counter that is slip to the left or the right, isn't it?
I think you can only slip one way as well. I think if you slip the other way, it's still catching.
So it's what lovely slip the hook though from Walker.
Yeah.
He gets the takedown. Last 15 seconds, what's he gonna do? Put some ground and pound.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the first round of the main event. They are giving it to us.
Do you know what? I honestly believe that was Walker's round. He got 2 more stuns.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, no, I can.
And he landed a few more strikes as well. But that was equal. But as we've been said, ladies and gentlemen, you do not know the judges on this game.
Don't know with Shark in the ring because he gets him with another spinning kick.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask KRYPTO, what are you feeding your campmate?
Oh, them tripled up on them leg kicks and
yeah, tripled up.
Walker's starting to show the signs.
To be honest, but again, lovely slip up.
Oh! Nasty.
Honestly, right.
It's like a donkey kick, isn't it? It's like,
yeah. It's like, you're definitely getting donkey punched.
And Walker looks still composed. His left calf.
Yeah.
Showing the tails of this.
It's definitely battered and bruised. But
he still
Shark's got to be careful because it means if he He checks one of that pick and throws it straight over the top. It could be lights out for him. But a bit of me thinks that spinning heel kick's going to come back out in a second. I just think it's going to come. I knew one was coming. Walker's blocked so low, so it's got to be careful.
Oh, I feel like Walker should have replied off that. Maybe he just got a little bit. You know, sometimes you freeze up. You see such a big opportunity.
Lovely jump! Now that was a knockout.
The motherfucker shot.
The motherfucking shot, ladies and gentlemen.
As he plays his air guitar into the night. Oh,
yeah.
It's
And
like
you've got to give Shark dues, haven't you? Because AJ's Walker is not an easy guy to put out.
no, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, like you just kept hitting him with that spinning kick, and
that was our main event, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata is going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 54 seconds of round number 2.
Everybody on the card, and we'll have to, you know, go back.
Well,
to
obviously, I'm going to be pushing him back. Yeah, I'm going to be pushing for myself to get that performance of the night bonus because I want that 50 Gs. But
yeah, we'll have to have a little discussion on.
Yeah, we definitely will.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like we've got a KO of the night. You know, usually it's been hard to debate, hasn't it? The last few events.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I think we've got a clear winner in Shark for KO of the night. So we've got a battle for submission of the night tonight and performance. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you on behalf of myself and AJ Stout Jiu-Jitsu. Thank you for watching Fight Night 6.
We'll see you in the next one.